Hello, welcome to my first pre-recorded class. I actually did film this on Friday, April 10th. It's the 10th, right? It's the 10th, yes. So I am actually working out with you today, but I just thought that we'd kind of move into more of a private setting. I have a new change of scenery. I have 2 rooms in my apartment and this is the second room, but I think it's kind of nice because we can spread out a little bit more. But today we're going to do just a straightforward bar class, a lot of standing work we're going to use. So a couple props that I'm suggesting you have, again, not necessary. You can absolutely do the workout if you don't have these things. But the one thing that would be really nice to have are a couple handheld weights. I have these 3-pound ones that I picked up probably at CVS or something like that. I love the 3-pounders, they're a challenge for me. But you can also use 2 cans of soup, you can use 2 water bottles, really anything you can hold on to that has a little bit of weight. You don't really want to go over 5 pounds for this workout. So we've got those weights, and then I really like to use sometimes this little squishy ball. This is like a Pilates version of one. It's the same thing as you get at like Target in that big bin with all those little squishy balls. If you have something like this, great. What we'll be using it for is kind of squeezing between the thighs like this. We'll also use it behind the leg for a few things. If you don't have this, you can do everything without something to squeeze. But if not, maybe you go grab something like a little pillow or like a blanket rolled up that you can kind of hold and squeeze a few times. It's nice feedback, but again, not necessary if you don't have it. All right, let's go ahead and start. This class will run about 50 minutes is what I try to do. I know it's hard to stay focused when you're at home. It's a little easier to stay focused for an hour when you're at a studio. So I try to cut it a little under an hour. So let's get started. We're gonna take our hands onto our waist and we're gonna start to warm up the feet. So we're gonna bend, stretch, heels lift and down. Bend, stretch, lift and down. Starting to really warm up those feet. Feeling those toes spread on your mat. Good, let's just do little bends with the knees. Little bends, keeping your heels glued to the floor, stretching out the Achilles. Good, opposite, we're just gonna lift the heels. Little lifts, little pumps. Good, for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, one heel goes down. Opposite side. So we're just kind of challenging that balance. I also failed to mention that for these workouts, for the bar workouts, it's nice to have something nearby you can hold on to. I always call this the countertop workout. Countertops are perfect height to hold on to for these types of workouts. Good, all right, both heels down. We're gonna turn those feet out, standing nice and tall. We're gonna take a big step out to the side, a 2-leg bend. Here we go. And we step out to the side, we bend, pull it in, out, and in. Good. And I really like to think about the heels dragging together on the way in. Good. 2 more. Shoulders stack over the hips, other side. And out. Pull it in. Out. Good. Starting to warm up those legs, getting that heart rate going for 4 and 3. Strong belly. Awesome. Other side, just 4 to the right. We go 4 and 3. Good. And 1, other side for 4 and 3. Good, 2 and 1, alternating right and left. We go 8, close in, 7. Keep your posture tall. Maybe even test your balance by taking your hands to your shoulders. And 3, 2, and 1, step it out to the right, hold it there. Nice wide legs. Arms reach side. Good. Little pulses. Bring the palms together. Keep your chest up. Awesome. We're gonna pop that right heel. Here we go for 4. We go 4, 3, 2, other side, and 4. Good. One more time each side, and our right. Keeping that chest up tall. Left side for 4. Good, alternating. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those knees bent. Reach your arms tall. Hinge at the hips. Send your shoulders. I'll give you the side view. Shoulders in front of those hips. Little pulses here. Good. Really squeezing your seat. For 4, 3. Hold it here. We're going to circle those arms back, forward, and reach. Circle back, forward, and reach. 2 more like this. Back. Extensor muscles of the spine working to hold your back up. Reverse those arm circles. Down, back, and lift. Front, back, to lift. Twice more. Big sweep. Last one. Hold the arms up back into your pulses for 8, 7, 6. Good, drawing those heels together. Hold it here, just those arms. Go back and back. We're really trying to get those legs solid and nice and warm, working. Back into your pulses. Awesome. 4, 3. Last set of those arms. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands go to the floor. Stretch through your legs. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings. Good. We're going to bend the knees down. Stretch it up. Again, we bend and stretch. 2 more like this. Bend and stretch. Last one, bend and stretch. Walk your hands over towards the right leg. And just stretch out over that leg. Bending the left, little bends down. Stretch it up. And plie that left leg. Stretch it up. Walk it to the other side. Take a stretch. Lengthening over that left side. Good, 2 plies on the right. Bend and straighten. Again, bend and straighten. Walk your hands to center. Bend the knees, rolling up. Feet all the way together. Sitting back into a chair. Reach those arms up tall. Little pulses here. So the weight is in the heels. The toes are light. Good. Holding it here. Little pulses. I'll face you. Good. Nice, you guys. For 4, 3. Hold it there. Bring your palms together. Right heel lifts. Continue those pulses. We go down and down. Strong tummy. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5. All in this standing leg. Switch to the other side. And 8. Good. Feeling that right side. Good. Alternating. We go 8, 7. Really push those hands together. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Both heels lift. Try to hover those heels down. Hover the heels. Good. Down. And hover, maybe hold. Reach those arms tall. Good. Really challenge here. Woo, I'm losing my balance. Little pulses here. Good. Keep those heels down if you can. Take them up. Beautiful. Swing those arms all the way down. Stretch over the legs. Nice and long here. I'm going to turn to face sideways on my mat. You probably should too, so we can utilize the room behind us. So your hands are down. Let's go ahead and send our right leg to the back of our mat. Just a little starting stretch. A modified lunge here, if you can't get all the way down, would be up here like that, okay? If you are down here, little pulses. Just lengthening through that front leg. Good, we're gonna stretch that front leg up. Beautiful, and plie. Bending that front knee. Stretch it up. Good, or towards straight and bend. Good, plant your right hand down, reach up through the left. Spread through the fingers, big twist. Good. Thread the hand back down. Walk your hands up to your thigh. Hold it here. Good, reach those arms up. We're gonna bend the back knee down, stretch, down, and stretch. Now the goal is to focus on the stability of that front leg, keeping the weight solid on that foot. Good, for 2, and 1, sweep the arms low, chest to thigh. Sweep it low, lift. Again, low, and lift. Twice more, low, and lift. Last one, low, and lift. Good, take your hands to the mat. Front leg meets your back. Hold it here. Nice long plank. You can rest your knees at any time if you need. One knee pulls in, back, in, and back. Tight belly. Pulling those abs away from the floor. For 4, trying to get that knee in as far as you can. 2, and 1, you could upgrade that to a little bit of a jog. Double time speed. In and in. Good. For 8, 7, 6, and a 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it out into your down dog. Heels reach towards your mat, straighten it out. Maybe give your feet a little tread, stretching through your calves, your ankles. Really great. Right leg, opposite leg comes to the front of your mat. Little pulses here. Good, you guys. Getting into those deep stretches, lengthening the muscles as best as we can. Stretch that front leg straight. Again, feel free to take that modified lunge position if you need. And up. And always a good idea to have something nearby to hold on to if you need it. And bend. Good. Left hand plants, right arm twists up. Maybe taking your gaze towards those fingers. Good. And thread the hand through. Walk your hands to your thigh. Lift it tall. Lift the chest up. Really good. Back leg bends. We go down and stretch. Down and stretch. If you can, maybe both arms reach up. Down and stretch. Good. For 4, focus is on that front leg. 2, and 1. Sweep the arms low, chest to thigh. Down to lift. Again, low and lift. Twice more. Low and up. 1 more. Down. Challenging the balance on that one, I know. Send your hands down. Front leg meets your back. This time we're going to twist over center. Twist towards the opposite elbow. Twist. And twist. Good. 8 more this tempo. Or 4 more. 8 more counts. Perfect. 2. Maybe picking up that speed. We go cross, back, cross, back. Good. Trying to really work those abs. Maybe you go a little faster. Twist, 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 twist. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Really nice work, you guys. Lift those heels, rounding the spine forward into your push-up. And take it back. Good. 1 more time. Raise those heels, rounding the spine. Good. Send the hips back. Slowly walk your feet in towards your hands. Little baby steps. Good. Just hang heavy over those legs for a moment. Take a little stretch. Good. Soften the knees. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. We're going to take a little side bend stretch before we get into upper body. So take your feet all the way together. Inhale, reach those arms up tall. Grab your left wrist. Take a big stretch up and over to the side. Pull the arms apart as you come back to center. So you're resisting opening up this stretching side. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, back to center. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, center. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm after our little warm up. Inhale, stretch it up. Grab that wrist. Big stretch to the side. Pull those arms apart. Take it back. 1 more time. And exhale, take it back. Last time, big stretch. And take it back. Really nice. Take those arms out to your sides. Good. Let's grab our weights. Anything you have, and just know that also if you don't have anything to hold or if it feels too heavy, which is also a possibility, just toss your weights off to the side. Well, bend down and set them down so you don't hurt yourself. But you don't have to use the weights at all if you don't want, okay? We're gonna start parallel with those legs, and we're gonna kind of hinge at the hips here, keeping those elbows soft. So we're in this kind of forward position. I'm not rounded through the spine. That's gonna start to hurt your back after a little while. You're lengthened out and supported. Elbows are soft. We're gonna flap those wings up to the side. Here we go together, and we flap it up and up. Good. pulling those shoulder blades together with each rep. Good, swing it up and lift. Good, up and up. 3 pulses, low, middle, high. So we're working our postural muscles of the back by keeping that spine straight. We're also working our belly by pulling the belly up towards us. Good, and lift. Last one. 1, 2, 3, back to singles. We lift up and lift. Good, warming up that back. Good, 4 more like this. For 4 and a 3. Good, 2 and 1. Good, stand up, roll those shoulders back twice. And then reverse the other direction. Good, you guys. All right, we're gonna take a little turn out with the legs. So the heels are together, the toes are pointed apart. And if you can, not necessary, if you want a little extra challenge, lift up onto the balls of your feet without bending the knees. Walk your heels together. We take those arms to the side and in. Squeezing your seat, lifting that posture tall. Good, for 4 and 3, keep that chest up tall. 2, hold it. 1, bend those elbows overhead. Good, lift and up and lift. 4 more to the top for 4 and a 3. Good, you guys. 2, hold it up there. Nice, heels are gonna go down to lift, down, to lift, down and lift, down and lift. Elbows side, pull it in, open it wide, pull it in. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. Out and in. Last one, open, lower those heels down, back to your parallel. We're gonna cross at the wrists. We pull up on the elbows. Imagine there's a string on your elbows pulling you up, up. Same thing with the back. We're not rounded through the spine. We're lengthened out. Up, good, up and cross. Lift and lift. Good, we have 4 and 3, keep that neck long. 2, hold it to the side, stretch those arms. We go stretch and bend, stretch and bend. Good. Working the back of those arms for 4 and 3. Good, 2 and 1. Nice, come up, roll those shoulders back. Good, other direction. We're gonna keep the legs parallel now. You're gonna lift up onto the balls of the feet. We're gonna circle those arms. Really squeeze your booty as we circle those arms. Here we go. We go front, side, lower, down. Nice and slow. Front, side, down. Front, side, lower, down, down, and front, side. If you want, pick up your tempo. Front, side, down. Front, side, down. Harder to balance. Down. Front, side, down. For 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Reverse slow. Side, front, and down. Whew. Try to keep those heels up. Side, front, and down. Side, front, lower, lower. Reach, forward, lower, lower. Last one, that speed. Pick up your tempo if you want. Front, side, down. Front, side, down. It's so much harder to balance. Ah. Front, side, down. We go 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Take those arms behind you, little pulses to the back. Good. Keep those elbows slightly bent. You don't have to lock through the elbows. We're gonna move into 3 pulses back, lifting 1 leg up. Here we go. We'll start together. And we go 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 3, 2, reversing other side, and lift. Really squeeze that leg when you stand up. Up, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Really squeezing the booty when you stand. Nice. Keep the chest open. Good. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. Keep your hinge. We bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. You can also keep those weights facing side. That's probably better. Bend and lift. Try to keep those elbows up high. Good. We go 4 and 3. Good, you guys. 2 and 1. Roll that spine all the way up. Take a couple little shoulder rolls. My carpet likes to roll my mat up in this room. All right, we go 2. Turn out. Back to that narrow V. Arms face forward, but we're soft through the elbows. Again, you can take that heel raise if you want. We go side. This time, palms are facing up. And lift. Pull those abs away from those arms. For 4 and 3. Good. 2. Hold it up to the side, elbows in. We go in to reach. Try not to hyperextend your elbows. Squeeze your booty to hold you up here. Those legs are working a lot too. For 4 and a 3. Good. 2. Hold it. 1 overhead. Up and a lift. Good. Up and up. 4 more up here for 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Bend those elbows. We go down to lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift for 4 and 3. Ooh. 2 and 1. Straighten it all the way out. Really nice. We're done with these weights for now. So just take them off to the side, set them down. Really nice work, you guys. Okay, we're gonna transition to what we would call our actual bar work. It's nice to have something nearby you can hold on to. So I'm gonna use a little bar stool here. Didn't quite have room at first, but I'm gonna use this little bar stool. And it's just the perfect height. Like I said, a countertop is also perfect height because it's kind of right here, maybe a little bit lower. It's just the perfect thing to do. I'm always doing bar exercises in my kitchen. So we're gonna take our little bar here. I'm gonna move a little closer to you. Move it off to the side. And you just wanna take your hands to it in front of you. Make sure it's not so low that you're hinged down. You could also use a wall. That's also perfect, okay? So keep your back up nice and tall. We're gonna warm up those legs again. We go bend, press, stretch, lower, knees, heels, knees, heels, down, press, lift, good. Reverse, up, bend, heels, stretch. Good. So it's not just about your joints. You have to support your joints with your muscles. Yes, you're squeezing. Good, just the heels. We go up and up, getting into those calves. Lift and lift. Good for 2. Stick with that. Maybe you can do single leg. Good, try not to jam out through that knee. 4 more on this side. I know it's not easy. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Up and a lift. Keep your chest up tall. Make sure you're not leaning onto whatever you're using. Good. We go 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Legs together, heels down. Take one leg behind you, stretch out your calf. Good. Bring it in, other side. Stretch it back. And then bring it all the way in. Good. We're gonna take a bend through those knees. Now watch, if you've got something that moves, you don't pull it away from you. This is like countertop, is perfect. All right, we're gonna take the heels and down, up and down. Really pull that low belly in, up and down. It can also be just a little baby heel raise. It doesn't have to be big. If anything, that actually feels like it hurts a little bit more, burns more. Little pulses with those heels up. Little baby pulses. Squeeze those legs together. 4, 3, 2, keep the heels up. We go lift, bend, lift. Good, lift and lift. 4 more. For 4 and 3. Good, 2 and 1. Nice, heels down, turn it out. Same thing with those knee bends first. And if you're a dancer, it does not have to be your full first position. I want you to work in your muscles rather than what it looks like. So find your rotator muscles, that's what I care about. We bend, heels, stretch, and down. Bend, heels, legs, heels. Good. One more this direction. Reverse. And we lift, heels. Knees, heels, stretch. Strong belly to hold you up. Good. Lift. Nice, last one. Up, and notice I'm not really grabbing my little surface. It's just there as a reminder. Lift those heels up. Bend your knees. I'm gonna face you. Walk your heels together. A little bit weird. Push your heels together, okay? Little pulses. Good, keep pushing those heels together, knees wide. Beautiful. Nice, we go 8, 7, 6, maybe test your balance for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch your legs all the way up. Take those heels down. Really nice work. Awesome, awesome. All right, we're gonna challenge ourselves with just having one hand on our little surface here. So for this one, we kind of go into this little side position. This one's really perfect with the countertop. This happens to be a perfect height for me because my shoulder's not up. I'm not like leaning so far down to something, but I can rest on it. And we're gonna be focused on the lift of this leg. So if you're too close, you're not gonna have room for that leg, okay? We're gonna start a little ways away, maybe test out. We're gonna kind of launch towards our surface there, okay? So start with your knees bent. We do little pulses here. Keep that back up. Nice, we're gonna do 3 pulses and then go into that balance. Here we go. And we go 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. 3, 2, 1. And lift. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. We're gonna stay up this time. 2, 1. Lift it up. Just pulse that leg. Really feeling this outer part of the hip. Those are your abductors. No, I'm lying. Those are your abductors with a B. Good. Take your hand behind your head. Little circles with that leg. Try to draw circles with your heel. I know you can't see the rest of my leg, but you know what's happening. Good. Other direction. Good. For 3, 2. Hold it there on 1. Fold everything in. Extend everything out. Good. Bring it in. Extend it out. Twice more. Pull it in. Extend. Last one. Pull it in. Extend it out. Flex that foot. One more set of your pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feeling those obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg down. Turn to face your bar here. Come down to your elbows or whatever you've got. Bend that, oh, actually no, I lied. Slightly turn out that standing leg, okay? We're gonna tap that leg down. We lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. Now make sure you're not hyperextended through that standing leg. Lift and down. We go 4 and 3, 2, hold it there on 1. Little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice I like to rest my forehead on my hands here. 1. Now cross it behind and lift. Cross and lift. Cross and lift. Cross. You're going to notice you also feel that standing leg quite a bit. Good. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring it all the way in. Stand up tall. Beautiful. Let's turn it to the other side. I'm just gonna turn so I can face you. I'm just gonna bring my bar onto the other side here. All right, so remember we took our 3 pulses and then we go into our little side balance, okay? So find those little balance. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. And up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Little pulses. Up. And up, up, up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little circles. You got it. Awesome. For 4, 3, 2. Other direction. Perfect. You got it. For 4, 3. Hand behind the head. We bring it in. Extend it out. Good. Take it in. Reach it out. Twice more. Bring it in. And open, Last one, in. Open it out, flex that foot, reach up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to face your bar. Extend that leg behind you. Walk yourself down to those elbows. We take it up and tap, lift and tap. So the most movement through your leg rather than your back. Hold it up there, little pulses. 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, cross it behind me, cross it over and lift, over and lift. Good. And down, 2, lift, 4 more for 4, and a 3, 2, hold it on 1, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Roll yourself up nice and tall. Really good. Okay, we are gonna make our way down to our mat. So take your bar, whatever you have. If it's in your way, just take it out of the way. Woo-wee. Okay, we're gonna make our way down. And this is a good time to use your ball. Again, you don't need the ball. If you don't have one, that's fine. It's gonna go right between your thighs to start. And we're gonna take ourselves up like this, and you're squeezing that ball in between your knees to work those inner thighs. So we're just gonna take it halfway down and lift. Down and lift. And again, if you don't have the ball, your feet are just down on the floor. You're just hugging those inner thighs together. Good. We go 4 and a 3. Good, you guys. 2, low belly in. Hold it back there, right and left. We go right and left. Try to tap your elbow on the mat. Good. Twist and twist. Keep squeezing that ball and twist. Good. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up tall. Round over your legs. Good. All right, walk your hands up nice and tall here. Take it back again, round it, drawing in that low belly. Pull your palms together. We're gonna twist right and left. So we go right and left. Now your elbows are not gonna tap down. If you're super hardcore, and you wanna go here, feel free to do it. Good, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I'm not hardcore, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up tall, and then round over those legs, really nice. Take yourself onto your back, all the way down, and then we take that ball, or whatever you have. Again, if you don't have the ball, it's fine, but if you do, it's a nice little feedback. Take it behind your legs here, yeah? So you have to kind of squeeze it with your legs, and you should feel those hamstrings start to work. Place your hands on the sides of you. Press your arms into the mat. We're gonna scoop the hips up and down. I know, up and down. Really try to make it slow coming down. You take it up and lower. Small movement, but as I'm sure you're feeling, those low abs really start to get ya. Good, up and down. Exhale up. Try not to round through those shoulders as you do it. Up and down. Good, let's go 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Good, take the ball out, place it in between your thighs here. Really squeeze that ball. We're gonna take the hands behind the head. We're gonna exhale, lift it up. Good, holding it here. Nice open elbows, nice open chest. Just those legs are gonna reach down and they lift. Down and lift. Squeeze that ball. Good. Down and lift. 4 and 3. I'm shaky. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Grab that ball. Right knee pulls in. Try to reach the ball over the leg. Change and change. Stay up tall and change. Good. 7, 6, 5. Lifting higher. And 2 and 1. Hug those knees in, rest the head down. Really good. Awesome, awesome. All right. We're gonna take the ball, just place it off to the side and yield where. If it rolls away, that's fine. Extend your legs towards the ceiling and walk up the backs of those legs here. I want you to pull your right leg towards you and just take a little stretch. My bottom leg is hovered. Flex and point. Use your upper body to pull you closer towards that leg. If your hands are here, that's fine. Good. For 4, 3, lifting higher, 2, switch it out. Hug that leg in. Flex and point. Hamstrings, good stretch there. Good. For 3, and 2, and 1. Point the foot. We're going to change it out. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Grab anywhere on that leg. 2, and 1. Legs up towards the ceiling. Last thing for those abs, hands behind the head. Twist towards that front leg. Flex the feet. Down and up for 8, 7, 6. Really going for it today. Earning our summer bodies while in quarantine. 2, and 1. Other side, twist. 8, and 7. Good, keep reaching this top leg towards the ceiling. Good, for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hug everything in, rest it down. Really nice work, awesome. Let's go ahead and flip towards our belly. We're gonna do some stuff for our back here. I am going to turn to face this way. And just take your forehead to your mat to start here. Lengthen those legs underneath of you. Your hands are right underneath of your shoulders. We're gonna start with a bit of a back extension. So extend those legs and let's go parallel today. So heels are glued together, inner thighs are glued together. We're gonna inhale, lift yourself up without help of those hands. So those hands can just float here. Lengthen those legs. Exhale, rest it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Look at what you can see out in front of you as you arch up. Inhale up, last one like this. Exhale, take it down. This time we add the help of our arms, keeping elbows into our sides. Inhale, lift. Press through those hands, lift it up more. Good. Exhale, take it down, down, and down. Inhale, lift. No help of those arms. Keep lifting as you press, keeping those shoulders down. Slowly take it down, down, and down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Add the arms. Slowly take it down, down, and down. Lift your head up. Take your arms behind you, palms face down. Right leg lifts, down. Left leg down. Right and left. Keep that chest open. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Take your hands down, toes together, knees apart. Sit back onto those heels. Take a nice, well-deserved stretch through those hips and through the low back. And just breathing through the back. Feeling that nice stretch, increase at the hip forward. Really good. Awesome. One more inhale. Good. Exhale, plant through those hands. Roll the spine all the way up. A nice rounded spine to start. And then just kind of arch the back. And then again, round through that spine. And then arch. Good. Bring it into a neutral spine. We have one more thing for the obliques, front and back here. So you're going to take yourself onto your left elbow. You can take this top hand onto your hip. And we're just going to do little kind of side crunches. So we're going to lift it up and down. Lift and down. Up and down. Lift. Good for 2. Hold it on 1. Down and up we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hips up. Rotate down. Turn to the other side. Here we go on this side. And we go down, to lift, down, to lift, down, to lift, down, and lift. 4 and 3. Good, you guys. 2. Hold it up on 1, little pulses for 8, 7. Bottom lace is working. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Return to your back. You're going to hug the right knee in towards your chest and just take some ankle circles around. Finish with a couple nice stretches to get you going for your day. And then reverse those circles with that leg. Good. Take the knee across the midline of the body, open that opposite arm, and just take a nice big stretch through the torso. Big breaths into the chest. Good. Exhale, bring it back to center. And we're going to cross the ankle over top of that bottom knee for our hip stretch, figure 4. Hug that knee in as you press the top leg away from you. Just taking a few nice breaths here. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Good, just feeling the opening through that hip. Perfect. Switch it out for the other side. Left knee pulls in, circle through that ankle. Keep that spine long. Good. Other direction. And then take that knee far across your chest into a big twist. Maybe taking that gaze towards that open hand and just breathing, opening through that body. Exhale, bring it back to center. Cross that ankle over top of your bottom leg. Thread the hands, pull it back. Good. You can just breathe here. You can take little side to side movements. Good. Whatever feels good here. Awesome. And then just go ahead and release. Send those legs down to the floor underneath of you. We're going to do one last little hip opener here. I learned this from a dance teacher, and I just think it's really nice to open those hips sometimes, and my hips have been a little tight. So I like to keep the feet flat down, and I'm going to start with the leg closest to you. That's my left leg. So I like to take the hands on the hips just to make sure that the hips aren't wobbling around. You're going to take that knee out to the side without letting anything change with this top leg. Straighten it underneath of you on the floor, bring it to parallel, and slide it underneath of you. Opposite side, knee floats open, extend the leg, back to parallel, bring it back in. Left leg opens, extend, back to parallel, slide it in. Right leg opens, reach it down, parallel, and in. Reverse. So now you go long first in parallel, slide it in to turn out, bring it out to the side and back in. Extend it long, side, all the way in. Should feel really good. Extend, turn it out, draw it in, back together, extend it long, around, and bring it in. Good, nice work. Let's go ahead and flip over to our all fours. I'll get you guys to standing here. So take yourself to all fours, tuck your toes underneath of you, and extend out through those legs. And you can just take a little trot from side to side, just stretching through that Achilles tendon, through the calf. Just kind of go from one side to the other. And then we're going to take a nice deep hip stretch before we move on. So take your left leg in towards you. If you can handle a full pigeon, you're going to lay that leg down. Otherwise, take a modified stretch like this, a figure 4 on your back will do. And then walk yourself out and over. And just take a few nice solid breaths into that outer hip. Did a lot of work into the glutes today, so really important to find some stretching too. And I like to take this stretch just to ground a little bit. Notice where I might be gripping or holding on to tension that I don't need. And just take a few solid breaths. Just easy, it's okay. All you have to do right now is this stretch. Or not if you don't want to do it. And then exhale, walk yourself up. Tuck those back toes, lift yourself back up into that stretch, and then bring your opposite leg in nice and long. Extend through that back, lifting tall, and then walk it out over that front side. And just take a few breaths here. Squaring off those hips, breathing into that hip. Good. One more breath in this pigeon. A nice deep exhale to walk yourself up, and then just take your hands behind you, walk your legs in front of you, and just kind of windshield wiper those legs. Feels nice to get a little opposite stretch through the hips. Good, and you might want to pause on the one side, just feeling a little more stretch through that side, and then pause on the other side. Good. All right, now we'll go to standing. So take yourself to all fours. Tuck your toes, lift the hips. There's sunshine outside finally. If you're in Santa Barbara, you've been missing that. And then just hang that head forward, soft through your knees. Nice and slowly roll yourself all the way up, one bone at a time, soft knees. Stack your spine up, feel that tall posture, energized bodies, ready for the day. Really nice work today, you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So class will always kind of vary in intensity. So today was on one of the more intense sides. So if you felt like that was, really pushing you, just know that that's, really kind of as far as we'll go. And I always like to offer options to you all to make it harder. So feel free to make it your own. You're at home and you know your body best. So I just like to offer suggestions and kind of to be that person. It's hard to work out on your own sometimes. So keep meeting me here. I will be filming these probably the day before or the morning of. I distribute the videos out. So just know I'm still kind of live here with you, and I always love feedback. Anything that you want more of, want less of, please let me know. And then I'm offering these classes as donation based. A lot of teachers like me are unemployed right now, and so if you see other teachers offering classes, please feel free to, take their stuff and support them too. But I do have a Venmo set up. If you can pay, that's wonderful. My Venmo name is Shelby-Joyce-2. I'll link it at the bottom. And if you can't, please keep coming. I'm not doing this to get paid. I don't normally do it to get paid. It's just an extra, little part of it. But I really appreciate any help right now during these crazy times. And I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And I think tomorrow we'll do some mat work with some good stretching. So I hope to see you tomorrow as well. And feel free to come back and do these workouts whenever you want. Okay, I miss you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.